Welcome to Junior High Hotbox episode 31.
31, dude.
31.
One more than the Dirty 30.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
I think Dirty 30 is one of the cringiest things people can say.
That is the cringiest thing people can say?
Yep.
I don't think so. I don't think it is. Why is it cringe?
I agree.
Why is it cringe?
Dude, it sounds like a theme that you would find at Party City for like a party.
Kind of does, huh?
Okay. I can see it that way.
Like, dude, I'm over the hill. Like,
I don't know. To me, when I hear it, it's like super frat boy and super douchey. Like, oh, dude, Dirty 30, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking, nah.
a frat bro saying Dirty 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would it be for 40?
Ooh.
Horny 40.
Ooh.
No.
Shorty 40.
Are you really horny at 40?
I don't know. I had to find out.
Some people say that people reach their sexual awakening in their 40s and 50s.
According to what?
A tweet I heard
Studies.
once.
Oh, okay.
No, like,
It has to be real.
Oh, it's legit then for
shit.
sure.
scientific studies.
No, I've heard that. That's an actual
it's very
thing, right?
True. It's very true.
I think it's more specific to women.
it is.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, that makes
women
sense.
in their 40s
That
have
makes
like
sense.
the same sexual drive as like an 18-year-old boy. It's like
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Babe, we got like 10 years. Let's pick it up, all right?
Shit.
Jesus.
Dude.
Yeah. What's I feel like you were going to say you wanted to say
We're going to
something.
talk about how fucked up you were last night.
Last
Dude,
night,
I was fine.
It was tasteful.
First of all, it was nowhere near the reunion because I blacked out at the reunion 100%.
Yeah.
Last night, I remember pretty much all of it.
I will say I assumed you blacked out because there was that one point either after your first whiskey or your second where you made eye contact with me when we were playing a drinking game, which we'll get into. But you were like, I was like, okay. So that's
No,
why I
yeah.
assumed.
Once I started drinking the whiskey, I was like, okay, I am drunk right now, and that's when I was like, okay, I gotta like chill now.
Yeah.
And I the only things what was funny too is I totally forgot that like you guys were giving me a ride home and like him and Samantha left and shit. And I remember at one point, like I didn't say anything, but at one point, like somebody.
What do you mean? They stayed.
Yeah, I know how. That's
Yeah,
how I
you-
know you were fucked up. You don't even know the timeline of how things happened.
So,
But didn't you give me a ride home?
Yeah, we were getting.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, if Sam gave me a ride home and I thought it was you, that would have been insane.
No, dude, we were getting ready to leave, and then it was either I think it was
Sorry,
you.
for 30 minutes or 45 minutes prior to that,
Okay.
Ryan just kept coming up to me
Uh,
and saying, "Yo." He would point to me, then Samantha, and then
And I just want to hit a whip.
like, no, you were saying like, let's fucking
like
get out of
he
here.
wanted to go home, but
Oh.
I didn't know this, so you wanted to stay longer.
I mean, me, Harris, lovely party, Katie, you guys are wonderful people. I wanted to get the fuck out of there just because I wasn't drinking or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay. Well, no offense. Why the fuck did I drive him home then?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we left like 25 minutes later.
All right.
I don't even remember why you drove me home.
Yeah, because
Because you and Samantha were like, "Can you drive him home?" And I was like, "I fucking
no,
guess."
I don't know why.
I said to Ryan.
Again, no offense.
No,
I don't care.
No,
I know,
Ryan
I know.
asked you guys to drive him home.
Oh,
And
because you
I-
wanted to go there.
And I was
there.
like, no, we're driving you home because I didn't want to leave you with him.
I remember now. You saw. See, this makes sense because you were telling them that you wanted to go right then and there. Then you saw that me and Maddie were getting ready to go home. You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take advantage of this shit." So that's why we ended up.
W
taking you
plays.
home.
Well, thanks for letting me use you. Just
Well
kidding.
played.
Well, then, yeah, I guess I was a little drunker than I thought because I thought they left and that's why I went with you. But whatever, I got home.
And on the way home,
Dude, yes, on the way home, something fucking, I forget what it was, but I remember I woke up this morning, I was like, what was so funny last night?
we drove by the cross.
Oh, yeah, yes, that's what I totally remember now.
The
See,
what?
that's how I know I didn't black out because
Yeah.
everything you keep saying, I'm like, oh, yeah.
The cross street where you were in Ryan's car and you, yeah.
Well, that's right. And what's funny is when I'm going south on the 5,
Yeah.
when I get off there to go to, because it's like fat, like how I explained to you guys last time, I was like, it's just faster to take, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna dox yourself, but that street, because it just goes kind of right there. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. And
By
so,
the Jack in the Box.
yeah, so any time I'm going on the 5 South, I always exit there, and I always see that, and every single time I always think, I'm like, here's the cross, here's the cross.
We were
streets.
pulling up at the red light and me and we were like, this is the street.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? I don't know if you guys do this a lot, but I associate like streets and like different areas with like things that happen. Like
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
when like
100%.
like
Yeah.
horrible example, but like where you got into a car accident. I'm always
Dude.
I'm always like, yeah, I better stop here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, places too. Like, I went to Hotbox recently, and you're not gonna believe who I saw there.
Who?
Lee is still there.
Dude, that guy's the homie.
He's
oh,
still
the guy that works there.
he's
Yeah.
still fucking there, dude.
For
And
context, we used to go to this pho place by our school.
amazing.
By our high school.
Yeah.
If you don't know what
Leave-
pho is, you gotta try it.
What's the place called again? Sorry.
Faux.co.
I think it's called something different though now. They like it's still pho.
Still the
something.
same.
Really? Oh.
Still the same, dude.
But
Basically, it was right by our high school, and we would just walk there for lunch. And
because we could go off campus for lunch and shit.
Yeah,
and stuff.
it was like
and
an
you
8-minute
can't
walk.
Did you-
get fucked.
When you guys did you guys have to have like a little thing on like your student ID that says you were allowed to go off, or you could just go
Nah.
off?
You know, yeah, you were supposed to, but like it's
I
not
didn't
it's
do
not
that
like
shit.
nobody checked it or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like you had to
Yeah.
have your parents sign something
Oh,
or
okay.
whatever. And
Yeah.
yes, I think it did. We did. It was like a little letter. I do
Yeah.
remember this for some reason, and I because I
Mm.
remember I was like, oh, do I need when I was like a freshman? I was like, do I need to like show like this person like, oh, I can leave or whatever. But yeah, nobody checked it. No one really gave it. Even if you didn't have it, like you
Nobody
could just,
fucking
yeah,
cared.
nobody was checking shit.
Yeah,
You could just
at my,
walk
at my
off
high
it.
school we had like on our student ID there was like little circles and you had to put a sticker on it
Yeah.
for each semester so that you could and because
Okay.
like there was a Jack in the Box right next to my high school that everybody would just go fucking
Yeah.
walk off campus, go get it, and then come back and
But anyways, Lee.
So cringe, dude. I was picking up food and I was like, oh man, I hope he recognizes me. So I'm like, he's like giving me my food and I'm like, Lee, right? Like I'm trying to like get him to say, he's like, yeah, here's your food. And I was just like, oh, you don't
Aw, he
remember.
doesn't remember
me.
you.
But,
Do you think our teachers would remember us?
I think so.
dude, yeah, I ran into should I even say her name?
You can blur it. We can blur it out if we have
Well,
to.
she was at the time Miss, but now she's like
Dawn?
Mrs. And she was like
Yeah.
she was my favorite, and she loved me.
She was chill.
Yeah, she was super. And I ran into her at Starbucks. I think it was this year
I
sometime.
think you
like,
told us this recently.
Mhm.
I
I don't know if
remember
it's the
it.
podcast.
I don't remember.
I don't know if it was on the podcast either, but I do. It happened this year. It was way earlier in the year.
Probably got
but-
kids now and shit.
You know, she did. Yeah, she does. She has.
Trippy.
She has a kid or whatever. Oh yeah, because you told her you played WoW with like her husband or some shit like that.
Oh,
Right?
fiance at the time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. Okay, yes, that's
Yeah.
where we brought it up. Anyways,
Yeah, we
but
did.
yeah,
It was
Lee.
this-
But so he was like a waiter, server, whatever at this pho place, and I remember like him and Cameron got like close or whatever, and Cameron got Lee's number. Like Lee was like, here. He's like, oh, call me like whenever you need a fucking table here or
Yeah.
whatever.
Homie shit.
And so Cameron went right when like the bell would ring and lunch would start, because
Lee.
then people would like walk over there, and you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to wait, so you'd be late for coming back from lunch. But
Yeah.
Cameron, right when the bell rang, he got his phone, he'd call like Lee, and Lee's like, all right, like how many? I'll put your name on the list or whatever.
That's what's up.
That's sick.
And he was super
Fire.
How long was
cool.
your How long was your lunch period?
I don't
Like an
know.
hour.
No, it was like 45. I feel like it was just a little under
Dang,
an
that's
hour.
pretty good.
Oh,
Bro,
Yeah.
how did we accomplish so many missions in those small periods of time?
Do you remember when that Wiener Schnitzel was right there?
Oh my god.
The chili
Pasta
cheese fry,
Bravo,
the
dude.
chili cheese fry burritos,
Chili cheese fried burritos and wiener
good,
schnitzel were
dude.
good.
dude. And that back then they
Are
were
you
like,
guys animals?
yeah,
You've never had a chili cheese fry burrito.
Bro, those are so good.
yeah. Those
What's
are,
the matter with you?
I had a bad chili experience once, so
Sure.
Oh,
Okay, fair
makes
enough,
sense.
fair enough.
Makes sense.
but yeah,
Okay.
that Wiener Schnitzel's not there anymore though.
Yeah, it's sad.
Red.
I don't know. Something about the wetness of of chili just grosses me out.
Mm.
Do you like oatmeal?
Not really.
Mm.
You like soup?
I mean, I would eat it, but I don't like.
Well,
I'm not
is
gonna
it
buy
pho
it.
You
soup?
like pho.
Pho's got
Yeah.
wetness to it.
Nah, like
I get what you're saying though. It's kind of like that
Like a-
chunky,
like
sorta-
I don't know what's the right word to use for it. Like a sloppy mess of ingredients
Oh, like
altogether.
viscosity?
Oh, you would hate udon.
Udon.
I just had it for
Aren't
the
those
first
just
time.
noodles?
So good. Yeah. Yeah, it's like what's udon
That's
made
not
out
what
of?
I
Can
mean,
you
but-
check, Billy?
Well, I don't even-
I
That's
wanna
not
s-
what. It's not the same at all.
I mean, it's
Noodles.
pho, and I mean it's a sloppy mess.
I'm talking about a sloppy mess of meat and sauce and like all like it's not the same as noodles.
Okay.
Fuck chili. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
Man, chili's fire.
And if you like chili, fuck you.
Udon noodles are made out of
Sandwich.
wheat flour. They are thick and white in color. Best as fresh.
Yeah.
They are soft and chewy. Due to their natural flavor, they absorb strong flavored ingredients in dishes. Dried udon is also
Yeah.
good. Yeah, texture's more dense.
Bro, I had some udon with onions,
yeah.
which is unheard of for me.
What did you just say?
Oh yeah, you don't like
Onions.
onions.
I find pickles and onions absolutely repulsive.
I don't like pickles.
And
I don't
I'll put
like
onions
pickles,
on
but I
anything.
like onions.
The reason is like maybe I'm kind of a crazy person, but when I
Yeah.
accidentally crunch into a pickle or an onion,
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm eating an insect wing. Like I think it's revolting. It's so disgusting, but it was good with the udon.
You know why pickles are
I
fucking
fucking
gross?
hate pickles, dude.
Why?
Because the taste of and the juice of the pickles taints every part of whatever it's on.
Yeah, I
Like a
agree with
burger?
that, yeah.
It's
Like-
like a plague to the food. Yeah.
Onions, though, I'll put that shit on anything.
You'll eat
Yeah.
that shit raw.
I'll
which
eat,
is
I will put it on anything.
Would you put it on?
chili.
Ooh.
Would you find chili acceptable with onions?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
do you put onions in chili?
I was
don't
gonna
you?
say.
I was gonna say. I think so.
Part of it's like part of the recipe.
I'll put onions in fucking cereal. I don't give a fuck.
Would you be able to
Oh,
eat a
boy.
tomato raw if you could chase it with an onion?
No.
Oh.
Nah.
Fuck tomatoes.
I don't know
Yup.
why you're vendetta against tomatoes. You like ketchup.
It's
It's the
Dude.
same
Dude,
thing.
I met.
Honestly, go fuck yourself, dude.
It's the
Don't ever
same.
say that shit to me again.
dude. Some
It's the
ketchup
same,
is not the same as a tomato.
It's not the same.
Well, okay,
dude.
I'll give you this. Ketchup has sugar in it. Sure.
It has a million things and it's squished and it has ingredients.
It's the same
And
thing.
If you were to fucking take a spoonful of ketchup and bite into a tomato, they taste nothing alike.
I love that Sam is putting the mic away because he knows he's gonna clip if he.
Fuck you!
Dude, I went to karaoke last week, right?
Yeah.
And this,
Oh, did you go with? I saw you went with
yeah, with my
fucking-
buddy Matt and Kyle.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we were at I'm not gonna say where, but this girl was drinking a Shirley Temple, and we were talking about things we don't like, and she brought up cherries, and I'm like, but you're
Fucking love
drinking a Shirley
cherries.
Temple. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, grenadine.
Oh, you just blew her mind.
I'm like, grenadine is a cherry flavored syrup. And she's like, well, this is different. And I go, there's also a cherry in there because it gives it the flavor. And she's like, oh my God, Megan. And she's like, I still don't like them. I'm like, but you do because you're drinking some of it.
No, it's
yeah.
it's not the
Bruh.
same.
And you don't fuck with potatoes. I learned that about you last
What?
night.
No, I.
Wait, I'm not
no.
gonna let this slide over really quick.
Okay.
Tomatoes and cherries, biting into them, there's the whole consistency
Homie.
and the seeds.
Homie.
And
okay,
it's
okay,
different.
okay,
Homie.
okay.
If you get a
All right,
tomato
all right.
and you wash it and you do like thin slices of it and you put it in a sandwich and then you make another sandwich and you put like a little bit of Heinz on there and you take a bite of both, don't sit there and tell me that they're not the fucking same.
They're gonna taste completely different.
Thank
No,
you, Ryan.
they're
If you weren't
not.
Ryan, if you weren't backing me up right now, I swear to God, I might walk out.
I know. Yeah. No. I agree. They
I wouldn't
they taste
allow you to walk out of
I
here.
would walk
I
out.
would pin your ass down if I had to.
Ooh.
I would love to see that.
Just,
What is this?
it's like
It's
when
like my Street Fighter stance.
Blanca?
no, it's not that I don't fuck with potatoes. I don't fuck with mashed potatoes.
I don't
Fuck
fuck
you,
What
dude.
the fuck?
Never mind.
No.
I'm on their team.
I
I'm
don't
on their
fuck
team.
with garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh my
That's
God,
the only
you
mashed potatoes I will fuck with.
Wrong. All you're. Oh my God.
I don't fuck with it. I'm sorry, homie.
Garlic and mashed potatoes are so.
Yeah,
good.
I like
Mashed
I like
potatoes
gar-
are just
I just have to be in the mood.
It is, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
I'd love to hear your opinion.
on this. I can't.
He's about to have
Damn.
a fucking heart attack.
I overloaded.
Yeah.
Do you need to wipe your pants or?
My systems just shut down.
Oh, you rebooted, not
oh my
overloaded.
God.
There you go.
Reboot. Control.
Wait, you don't like potato? Why?
I
First of all,
I misparaphrased.
like. Yeah.
I misparaphrased.
Yeah. I like potatoes.
He had a good reasoning.
And it's not that I don't like mashed potatoes. I just need. It's one of those things. It's like I gotta be like, oh, I want some mashed. Like if there's mashed potatoes, there's just like a 50% chance I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll have some, or I'll be like, nah, I don't want any. It's not one of those foods that immediately I'm like, oh yeah, I will for sure help myself with
that
this
is-
when I see it.
It's one of those foods.
100%
If it's
me.
there,
if it's there, I'm eating.
I'll
it.
grab it every time.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like I just have to be
I'll
like.
fuck the mashed potatoes.
I gotta be in a mashed potato
Don't
mood.
fuck the mashed potatoes.
Probably feel kind of nice putting your dick in some warm mashed
Some
potatoes.
warm
Don't-
mashed potatoes.
don't
dude?
do that.
Should we try it out for the podcast?
For a Patreon episode?
I'll bring some next episode.
Nah.
Uh,
All right, next episode, I'm going to bring 2 sandwiches, one with a thinly sliced tomato and one with ketchup.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to bring a nice warm batch of mashed potatoes.
Wait,
For us to
hang
fuck.
on. If you're actually doing the ketchup bit, you can't like drown it in ketchup. Cause yeah, obviously it'll be different. You got a thin slice of tomato and a
Bro,
reasonable
look at
amount
the
of ketchup.
ingredients of ketchup.
Yeah, there's ingredients in it.
I'm
Tomato-
sorry.
there's
tomato
it's
is one of them.
Really
Sugar, salt.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
admitted that
Very high
that's
in
the only
sodium.
difference. I can't talk with him about ketchup anymore. He turns into Gollum.
That's not what.
That's not A for effort.
Oh, you know what I heard this on super random, but I heard this on This Is
Random pivot.
Important. It's like the Workaholics Guys podcast.
Yeah.
Do you listen to that or
No.
what?
I do. No.
Insanely funny.
I'm sure it is.
It's probably my favorite podcast as of right now. But they were talking. What?
He's like,
What
what about
ours?
this one, dude?
Well, it's like liking your own music and shit. It's like it's never your.
Bro, if I made music, I would bump that shit all fucking day.
Okay.
Anyways, apparently in the how like Webster's dictionary they add words and shit like every fucking year. Apparently, goblin mode is now added to the Webster's.
Look this up. I need to
Look
know
up
what
goblin.
mode
Look up
is.
goblin mode and then like Webster dictionary.
What is goblin mode? Is
Never
it like
heard somebody
literally?
going goblin mode. And there's like a definition and everything for it apparently.
What do you think goblin mode?
They didn't need to add that.
But then they brought up a good point. Once again, this is important. I just wanted to say that so it doesn't sound like I'm stealing their shit or whatever. But
Yeah.
they
Why are you
they-
stealing their shit, bro? No, I'm just
right?
kidding.
What they brought because I was thinking I was like, why would they add that? And then immediately like one of them was was saying how it's just kind of funny. It was just a bit, but he was just like he's like, well, yeah, the dictionary is boring. He's like, they got to keep it updated for people to be like buying a dictionary and
That
looking
kinda
into it.
makes
He was like,
sense.
when's the last time you looked at a dictionary? He's like, never.
Boom.
He's like,
Yeah,
but
literally
if Goblin
never.
Mode's getting added to the dictionary,
What
some
the
teenagers
fuck?
are gonna be like, I gotta buy this shit just because of that. Like, this is sick.
So goblin mode is a slang term for a way of behaving that intentionally and shamelessly indulges in base habits and activities without regard for adhering to social norms or expectations.
They ruined it.
So it's basically just clowning.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Them adding a official dragging on definition to it made it not as funny.
I think it made it funnier.
I think
More
made it
funny?
funnier.
More funny.
More funny, whatever.
Mhm.
Like it sounds like a parent trying to use like the language like in a hip way. Like
Yeah.
goblin mode is when you do this in a certain way. Like
Mhm. Mhm.
no, it's a meme.
Yeah. Speaking of goblin mode, you went full goblin mode last night. Do you remember going up to what's her name and saying, "I'm so sorry, I just
What's
crop
her
dusted
name?
you"?
Uh,
So he just ripped in front of someone and was like, "Sorry."
I said that?
Just fucking exited gas into you.
I do not remember that.
Respectful.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was like, "You what?"
I don't remember that part.
Wait, give me like what happened? Like he walked by someone.
Well, Harris was because
I feel like that didn't happen for some reason, but maybe it did.
it definitely happened because it was Harris's brother's wife,
Okay.
and Harris was like, "Yeah, he was crop dusting, and he accidentally like did it right in front of someone."
I feel actually I feel like Harris was saying like Harris was like saying that. He's like, oh yeah, you're crop dusting. And I was like,
Oh.
no. And I was like, no. He's like, yeah. And so I just was like, yeah, you're right. I just kind of like went with it. It was one of those things where like
okay.
he
You're
was
just
like, oh, Ryan's just over here crop. Like he was trolling me saying that. And so I just fed into it and was like, yeah, I did. And I was like, my bad. It wasn't like I was actually fucking.
Damn it! Now it's not funny.
You
Yeah.
threw.
Wait,
I
was this
did.
Christmas party at like someone's house or was it like out at somewhere?
No, it's
Like at a
our
bar?
buddy's house. It's
Okay.
him and his wife's place.
Mm, okay.
At a bar? I wouldn't be there, dog.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Damn, you announced something too, and it's fucking blank. Remember when he announced something and it was hilarious?
No.
Damn, where were you? Sleeping?
Sober.
Oh.
On the couch like this.
Well, you were participating.
You were participating
You were
in the drinking game.
participating. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck parties, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I
Why
wanna
are
be
you such a Grinch?
I want to be at
dude?
home all
Like,
day.
I feel like you
Yeah.
purposely go out of the way to not have a good time at a social event.
I want to sleep. Yeah.
Like just like indefinitely.
No, I had a great time. I really did.
Okay, so you're memeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Partially memeing, partially serious.
What was
Well-
your favorite part about last night?
The food was fire. Harris is such a
Sucking
good
Harris's
fucking,
dick.
Yeah, that too. Harris is
Oh
such
my
a good
God.
fucking cook, dude. He's so good. Every time
It was yummy.
he's made food for me, I've been like, dude.
You know how I knew he was a good cook? His Brussels sprouts
Yeah,
They were the
Soft
highlight of the
as
night,
fuck.
apparently.
yeah, dude, they were fire.
Yeah, not to discredit you for everything else, but like it was all good. I just kept hearing about the Brussels sprouts and how it was fire.
Well, dude, because Brussels sprouts are good, but like a lot of times when people cook them, they're like hard, right?
Yeah, I
Or
get you.
or even a little bit hard.
Yeah, and it's kind of like
Those shits were fucking
Yeah, it was nice. That had a good flavor and everything.
soft as shit.
A little saltiness to it. It was
yeah,
nice.
I like the hot chocolate station. I ate like 3 chocolate spoons.
What?
That shit was
I'm not
fire.
big
Wait,
on
what?
chocolate and shit.
They had a hot chocolate station with labeled steps. So step 1,
like 'cause this is
step
with
2,
Bailey, because you can
step
make it with
3,
Bailey's
step
and shit like
And
that.
in step 1, they had spoons, tiny little spoons. They could do a peppermint spoon, vanilla spoon, chocolate spoon.
Why did I
So
do
you would
that?
stir it, let it melt, or 200
man.
IQ like me and eat them.
Oh wow,
Fire.
yummy! That sounds so good.
Yeah,
I ate like 2 and then like 4 marshmallows.
I'm just not a big.
Mm.
I'm not a big sweets guy. I gotta
I'm
be.
a fucking
Yeah.
sweet.
I feel like it's every
Depends.
once in a while. I'm like, okay, I'm down for some sweets.
I'm
And when
like-
I do it, it's never really chocolate. It's usually like, what?
I
is
feel like you're
it?
more savory.
I feel like you're like a sour.
Yes, I like no, like the sour,
you're a
like the
sourhead,
sour
too.
watermelon, like the Sour Patch watermelons. Whatever.
I'm a salty boy.
Really? I thought you were a sourhead because we used to like eat fucking what's it called? Trolley eggs. Like
Those are
clockwork.
so good.
I mean, I like candy, but if I had to choose a type of snack, it's gonna be salty all day, dude.
Okay.
Give me some chips.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't regard for my asshole, then yeah, Cheez-Its.
Oh yeah, I had the
Oh.
lactose pill. Dude,
Yeah,
last night.
you're just like
It worked.
Dude, no,
I'm
dude,
strapped.
Dude, yeah, yeah. Sam was like, yo, you think Harris has a lactose pill? And I was like, and then like his like wife like walks into the other room or whatever, and he's like, hey babe, like you have a lactose pill? And he's like, yeah, I got one in my bag, and like he got one, and then like Sam like went with her to the other room, and Sam comes back with the pill, and he's like, yo, I'm fucking strapped, guys, like it was fucking.
Wait, so
party,
if you
dude.
take a lactose pill, you can consume dairy and you won't fucking die?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a limit even with the pill?
Probably.
I mean,
No, you can't overdo it.
if I'm just
obviously.
shoveling cheese into my mouth,
Yeah.
like if I ate a whole pizza, I'd probably feel like terrible.
Okay.
Mm.
But like I could eat,
But it really the only cheese was on the charcuterie board.
Yeah.
and then
Curry.
the potatoes.
The potato doesn't have cheese.
Wait,
Butter.
what did you just
That's
say,
not
Ryan?
cheese.
Butter's dairy.
Oh, got you.
What did
Okay.
you just say?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board.
What is that?
You know what
Charcuterie.
a
It's like
charcuterie board is?
charcuterie board's like it's like it's
You've
like,
seen one.
I know I have, but just to describe it real quick.
You know,
It's
there's
a-
like
it's a
like-
board.
Like, there's a
Like-
board with like cheese and
Yeah,
crackers. And,
Dude, I think it was on Thanksgiving. Somebody was saying that is like the adult version of like, I forgot what it was. It's gonna bother
Lunchable?
me. Yes,
yeah,
that's literally what. Yes.
Yep.
yeah. Remember last night? So I get like a little plate and I put like some crackers, some there's like salami, some
yeah.
other meat, and some cheese on there or whatever. And I'm just kind of like picking like on my plate. I'm just eating like cracker, but bit by bit, and then like Eddie, either you or Maddie, or
It
they're
was
just
both
like,
of us.
they-
First,
they-
I was like, "Yo, get the cracker, put the ham on it, and then the cheese."
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
He's
God,
like,
yeah,
he's like, yo, you got to
dude.
eat it like a little lunchable.
And then-
And then
yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever. And then Maddie goes, she said something like, she was like, Ryan,
Ryan,
you're supposed to
just
eat
eat
it
it
all
together.
together.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Ryan's like-
oh. And so I literally just grabbed on my plate,
Oh
not on the
my
charcuterie board,
God.
on my plate. I just had all my shit on there, the cheese, the like
Yeah.
salami, all the, like
Yeah.
a bunch of like 5 different things.
Yeah.
She was like, you're supposed to eat it all together. Like, but she was trying to say like a little sandwich
Like a
with
sandwich,
the
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh.
And
And
you
then,
just shove
and
it
then I
in.
just grabbed it all in like a fistful of everything, and I just shoved it
Oh
in my mouth.
my
and
God, Ryan.
It just was really, I don't know. I thought it was funny, but
Yeah.
Can I give you guys a hot take?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Wait,
them.
why are you guys reacting that way?
I like
Because
it.
it gets a reaction out of
It
you.
gets a yeah. It's just
Lunchables are ass.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
They're gross.
Oh, yeah, they're not good now.
I mean,
you
I
haven't-
dude, I occasionally, like once maybe every 6 months, we'll get like a stack of like the pizzas.
That's like
lunch.
the,
Honestly,
the
I think it's
staple
weirder.
Lunchable.
I think it's weirder that you save it for like this event, like 6 months, than just if you were.
Well,
to
no,
eat
it's not like it's an event thing. It's just
in
like
the moment.
I just like in the moment I'm like, oh, they're on sale 3 for $5 or whatever. And then fuck, I'll just grab
them.
some.
What aisle are they even in?
You've never had a,
It's like in the pro, not like the deli meat section where you get like
Yeah.
turkey,
Yeah, okay,
ham, and all
okay.
that type of shit.
you've
It's next
never
to that.
had a pizza Lunchable, been like, wow, this is kind of pleasant.
Yeah, when I was 12.
Yeah, so I don't.
So
I
that's
don't,
the last time you've had one.
God,
When is the last
now I
Lunchable I had?
feel like I'm fucking piece of shit for
No,
Yeah.
I love
When
Lunchables.
I was
You're
12.
fine.
Hey, I don't judge you for what you do.
Wait, I don't give a fuck.
For
Hope
me,
so.
when I was 12 though. That's I don't know when's the last
Dude,
Lunchable I had. I don't know.
Dude, I remember when I think I was like 10 or 11 years old, like when those like were invented, and those like blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, those were huge.
Huge.
In like the
90s.
like late 90s, early 2000s and shit like that.
Bruh,
for
they
sure.
need to like get like adult Lunchables going.
They
Like
do.
a little
They do.
spritzer.
They
on
do.
the
No,
side
no, they
and-
do.
They
But
do,
it's
yeah.
not called Lunchables, and
It's
they
called
don't.
some shit.
It's
Adultables.
Dude,
Something.
it's not that. It should be.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I swear to God, I was at the grocery store like a couple nights ago, and I saw adult
Adultables.
Lunchable. Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
called that. But yes,
I'm calling them adultables.
adultable.
Wait, what did they have besides the pizza ones?
They
'Cause
had
if you're eating in
burgers,
the,
Nacho cheese,
mini hot
nachos.
dogs.
Whoa.
What the fuck is
Wait, hold on,
wrong
hold on.
with you, dude?
Mini hot dogs and hamburgers? Is that what you
like
just said?
Lunchables.
But like you're
I don't like Lunchables. Is there
I know,
something
but-
wrong with me?
No, but you're giving like
Oh,
Well,
but-
why is there something wrong with
reactions,
him?
and I know for a fact you haven't tried any of them.
all right, let's get some.
Wait,
I'm getting all of them.
wait, Eddie, did you say hot dogs and hamburgers?
Yeah,
When?
You know what? I
the
actually
fuck
kind
did
of
they
remember
have
that.
those?
No, I
I
actually
don't
kind of
remember
remember
those
that.
at all.
because oh my god, I'm about to fucking dweeb out right now.
Let's go.
They had Lunchables,
Yeah.
and then they had
Dude.
like, man, I hope I'm wrong. Like XT Lunchables, like the
Yeah,
next tier
yeah.
Lunchables. That was like,
I do
Oh,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh!
I do remember.
Oh,
that. I do-
burgers.
I do-
Memory unlocked.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember.
Dude.
that.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yup, I'm telling you.
You
Look up
literally-
Lunchables XTs. Is that what you're doing right
X
now?
something,
I
dude.
am.
XL.
There's an X in there somewhere.
XXX Lunchables.
Because that's what you did in the
XXX
90s.
Just comes with a flashlight.
That's what you did in the
Dude, no, they're called Lunchable XLs, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
actually remember the hot dog ones and they were fire. You're right.
Dude, fucking the ones that like would come with like the can of soda and like a Capri Sun and
a
shit.
fucking fatty
Fuck.
Snicker in there.
The
Dude,
soda!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but they had their like own brand, and it was like a red can and just said cola.
Yeah.
And dude, it was so sick. I always
What
Isn't that
it hit different too. Like it tasted really
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
isn't that crazy how someone can say something and you just remember something
Yeah.
that you hadn't thought of in
Of
It's fucking
course.
20
dopamine,
years.
Dopamine.
Dude,
Just
dude,
fucking-
they have Lunchables uploaded. What is this?
had him.
What is this?
What were you gonna say, Ryan?
Oh, dude. Okay, so this
Uh,
thing has this Lunchables uploaded is a deep dish pizza with bacon. It has 2 Oreos, Cheez-Its, a Go-Gurt, it looks like,
Yeah.
and a fucking
That's too much.
That's
guys.
what's up
Milk?
for the big boys.
milk. Is that what that is? I don't know, but that's
not drinking that
fucking
milk.
insane.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you drink milk from a Lunchable, fuck.
I'm not
No,
fucking
yeah,
with that
you're
milk.
dumb.
Sorry.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Ryan?
Yeah.
What was the one? It wasn't a Lunchable, but I think it was sort of the same idea. But it came. I don't know why. It was like a blue thing that came in, but the treat that it always had was like that brownie with like the sprinkles on it.
I think it was
Oh!
a
What were
Lunchable.
those ones called? It was it was like a Lunchable, but it wasn't a Lunchable.
Oh,
it
it had
was.
the penguin.
The penguins. It had the penguins.
That shit was gas. Remember?
Those are the one.
What is that called?
Hang
Oh
on,
my
hang
god!
on, hang
They
on,
had
hang
the
on.
mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Yeah, you remember? See?
Yeah,
Did
those-
it blowing your mind?
Those are the best.
Dude,
I like the little brownie in
dude,
there.
Kid Cuisine is what
Kid-
it's called. I had to,
So fire!
Memory unlocked, memory unlocked,
dude,
memory
I
unlocked.
had to, I didn't know what it was called, but I had to look up Penguin Lunchable, and that was the fucking first thing that came up. That's
Kid
so
Cuisine
fucking
was
good.
gas.
That's so good. So good,
you know what?
dude.
Let's just go on a rant of the good shit from the good snack.
So
things
my
when we
buddy,
were
my
young.
buddy had his 40th birthday last weekend, right? And you know, so his party was 90s themed, right?
Yeah.
So it was all 90s music. He had a snack station of all these things from the 90s. He guess what he fucking had as a part of that. And I hope you guys remember this. Take like a couple guesses.
What, can you give me a hint? Was it a drink? Was it a?
It's all so part of it was all snacks from
Okay.
the 90s.
Okay,
what were
okay,
popular
okay.
snacks in the 90s?
mean-
Rip and dips.
Oh, like the little the.
Yeah, the package.
Fun dips?
Fun dips. Sorry.
Those are good, but he didn't have those.
Okay.
What?
He said
he always finds a way to insert cum
It's usually me, but yeah.
naturally. I
Uh,
guessed. You go. Nothing that comes to mind.
Honestly, I hate to like kill the bit, but like can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just say, Kate, Gushers, Fruit by the Foot,
Okay.
and then the one that got me the most because I haven't had these in so long, Dunkaroos. Did you guys
I've
ever
never
have
had a
those?
Dunkaroo.
Never.
What were Dunkaroos?
So
It sounds
Dunkaroos were just
familiar.
like they were just like little cookies. They were just cookies like this big in the shape of a
and they had a
kangaroo,
little,
and it had a
the
little
cum like cream, and you dip it in there.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
the cum cream.
that
Yeah.
shit was-
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cum cream,
Yeah.
no meme.
They like discontinued them like a while ago, I guess, and like they're bringing
So
them back.
Did he get it off the black market or something?
No. They like resell them now, but
Oh,
like they
okay.
just like brought them
Dude,
back.
Gushers and fruit roll-ups.
Yo, isn't it crazy that we all live, and some of you watching may not have experienced this. We lived in a time where we didn't go on social media,
Dude,
and we
yeah.
just
Yeah, man.
went outside and played games.
I
Yeah,
talk
dude,
ab-
social media didn't exist.
Dude, I
Yeah.
talk about that with my fucking parents all the time.
Yeah.
Like my littlest sibling is 28 years old. Like her generation, or
Mhm.
like well, technically she's still a millennial, but like
Mm.
we're the last generation that like
Didn't have like
that didn't grow. Well, I mean, like we technically grew up with the internet, but like social media was nowhere near.
dude. Our vibe of the internet and shit was so different. Like
Yeah.
like, dude, you know what? This is gonna bring back. I don't know. I feel like we might have actually talked about this on the podcast, but remember playing Oregon Trail?
Oh, I
Oh,
love
dude.
that game.
Never played it.
dude.
Dude,
Oh,
Dude, that
my
game
God.
was, dude. I was such a little heathen in that game, dude. I was like, all right, how fast can I kill my whole family with like
Yeah,
the craziest
man,
shit?
Yeah,
there was
man.
multiple different metas you could
Wait,
do.
let me unlock a memory.
So good.
Cool Math.
I don't remember.
Why-
that.
I never
the-
fucked with Cool Math to be
That-
It was
honest.
like a
I don't even know
website
what that
that
is.
it was safe to go on at the school computers because
yeah,
they would
yes,
block
yeah,
like
yeah, they-
addicting games and shit like that.
Yes.
But you would go on Cool Math and they had like little like games that you would play.
Nah, dude,
That's
my,
fun.
My favorite was it's not the name of it, but I called it Keyboard Warrior, where you would race with each other on who would be the fastest, and as you're typing,
Oh, your typing speed.
Oh.
yeah, that shit.
Oh, with the
slaps,
cars.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you
that's
guys
just
ever
fire.
play SimCity 2000 by any chance?
I did not.
Maybe.
That was a good game.
I did
That
not,
was
but I
fun.
heard it was very good.
Very
I remember when I played The Sims as a kid.
Oh, I love that.
You would put in the money hack.
Dude,
Oh,
Rosebud,
yeah.
Rosebud,
Unlimited money was so
Wasn't
good.
it the cheat was like called Rosebud or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that
that's
shit gave me
right.
unlimited money and I
Yep.
built everything.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. Did you guys play
Fire.
Roller Coaster Tycoon?
did.
I wasn't
Fire.
really a
Such a good game.
Neopets?
Never had them.
Never had them.
I think I had
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
There
I had
we go.
Tamagotchi.
Everyone
yeah.
had a Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Dude,
of
what were
course.
the things?
If you didn't have a Tamagotchi in the 90s, fuck you.
You gotta stop saying.
It doesn't matter. It's this thing. What was I gonna say? Fucking
Furby.
Yes.
Terrifying.
That is how you read my mind. How the fuck did you know that? was
Because
what
those
you
were like those two things that
Bro,
came out around the
I
same
remember-
time, and yeah.
I remember getting a Furby at Toys R Us back in the day.
I didn't.
Dude.
And that shit was back ordered, dude.
Dude, I remember
Yeah, it
this one time.
was.
This one time, I think my sister. I think me and my two sisters all got one for Christmas, and I remember I had shut mine off, and in the middle of the night, this motherfucker turns on and goes like, "Mama," and I'm just
Yeah.
like, "The fuck," and got
Demon.
rid of mine immediately.
Dude, that happened with like Adam Plon because he lived down the street from me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
growing up and shit. And I remember when we were.
My God,
This is
Adam.
really funny. We
That
were.
guy.
I remember went over to his house. We were like 8 or whatever, and he was just like, "Dude." Obviously, I'm paraphrasing here because we're 8. This isn't how we talk.
This is
But-
verbatim.
Did
He was like,
Hey,
he's
Dad.
like,
Hey,
dude,
Dad."
my Furby like just woke up in the middle of the night, dude. That shit is cursed. He's like, we're breaking it today, and I was like, fuck
they
yeah.
even
And
still
we went
sell
out into his
them?
backyard, and he
Yes.
had this like brick wall, just kind of in his like. I don't know, it was like, almost like a partition wall for whatever. In like his backyard is this brick wall, and me and him just took turns, just smashing it, like throwing it as hard as we could against the wall until it would shut up, and like then we'd press the button, and even if it was super smash, it was like,
Dude, listen to this. So
You're
apparently,
a demon.
Yeah.
apparently, Furbies are discontinued because it was a cause of public concern from the government security. For Furbies also became a concern for public and government security.
You know
That's
what
why
that
they're
means?
done.
That means that there's something in the toy.
Well, yeah, because couldn't you talk to it or shit or something like
It
that?
would
It's
respond-
voice recognition.
Yeah, yeah. It
You
like
put
it,
your finger in its mouth, it fucking is eating.
I-
Yeah, no, swear to God, they do that.
Dude, yeah,
What?
You put something in its mouth, it's like.
yeah. I think
First
I think
blowjob
it would.
I ever got.
I think it would like respond to you if you like said certain things.
Wait.
Yes.
What did you just say?
you were like you put something in its mouth and start eating. I was like, yeah, first blowjob I ever got.
Oh my God.
I was gonna make another joke.
From
You're like,
a
yeah, you put your
Furby?
finger in its mouth and it goes blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah,
I'm fucking a Furby. Yeah.
I was gonna make the other joke I was gonna make was like, yeah, I put my finger in the Furby's mouth, and I was like, yeah, you like that, you little slut.
Dude, Furbies were banned. Furbies are banned.
Yeah, Ryan wasn't only the
Wow.
only manipulating.
Yeah. Made that shit my bitch, dude.
Oh my god, that's so
Like a little
crazy.
fucking
This has nothing to do with like what we were just talking about, but it was a throwback memory that I just unlocked in my brain.
Mhm.
You guys remember in school, they would have this thing where like it's like a little plate, not a plate, but like a little like platter. I don't know if that's the right word, but it would have like a battery on there, and then it's in like a science class. You like take wires and like connect the wires to
try
like,
make a full
and you
circuit.
try and light the light bulb
Yeah.
at the end of it, like a
that
little
was
tiny bulb.
That was like an extracurricular.
Remember that?
activity?
I don't think
No.
we had that.
Basically, the science class, they give you a thing. It has a battery on it and a light bulb at the
You
end.
got the
You have to
copper,
make
and you had to route the copper.
You have to route
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
electricity from the wires to like light up the bulb.
Mhm.
When I had braces,
Oh my
I put the two
Oh,
wires on my
You're a
braces,
fucking idiot, dude.
and that shit worked. It lit up the light bulb.
Oh, I
Wow.
thought you were gonna get zapped.
god. Like
I also got zapped,
That's chill.
but I lit it up.
that's so funny, dude.
That's smart though.
I would argue it's not, but
But I mean, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not
Speaking of all these like OG toys and gifts we would get and give each other, what do you feel about like gift etiquette with the holidays around the corner? So when I mean
so
gift
happy you
etiquette,
asked. Go ahead.
you're trolling, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because like for me, Mom, have you ever watched this? I'm sorry. She gives me gifts that she likes. That I'm just like, I'm gonna return this shit, bitch. Like, you know, like you want to give something that, regardless of how big or small it is, that it has meaning to it. For example, for your birthday, I got you the little thing you could put our disc in.
Yeah, that's a good gift.
Yeah, but if I were to give you something that like I know you wouldn't wear, it's like,
It's fun. Why I said it's funny you asked, because I was just talking about this with Samantha the other day.
Okay.
I think the whole idea of like, and whatever you celebrate, but with like Christmas is cool, but with Christmas, that's what I celebrate in this time.
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole process of getting gifts for people is so fucking dumb.
Compared to as like if it was the birthday.
Any
Really?
reason being is because you're not getting the gift out of, I mean, I'm being very cynical, but you're not getting the gift out of like the kindness of your heart to do a nice thing.
Okay.
You're getting the gift because you're obligated to, because it's this holiday. Like,
I
oh,
get that.
it's Christmas. Let me write a list of everyone I need to get a gift for. And then you're just like, I don't know what the fuck they would like. I'm just going to get something, and you hope they like it. And like, they like the gesture, but it's not.
Hold on, homie. You generally don't know what some people would like.
Nope.
Yeah, same here. I have no fucking clue.
I don't know
If
what.
you two were to guess 3 things, you wouldn't be able to guess what I would like.
No.
Really?
I mean, yeah, but also too, it's one of those things where it's like, it's more so too, it's like I also want to give them something that it's like maybe they actually need or want. 'Cause
Okay.
it's like, you know, I could get maybe be like, oh, here's a new mouse for your computer or whatever the fuck.
I get
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Like, whatever. It's like, and you'll be like, oh, cool, thank you. Like, you know, and
Yeah.
maybe you'll use it.
Like,
Maybe you
I
won't,
would
but, like,
gift you the Elder Flame Vandal for day 14 or wherever we're on.
They don't know, huh?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
But like I know, you know, I would get you a brand new dragon dildo, you know? Like
Yeah.
and with
Spikes
Billy
and
I'd
all.
probably get you like a small little like cute Star Wars little thing.
Anything Star Wars is
Yeah.
immediately.
Like
I'm
you
fine with
know.
But like to me, it's like what's more meaningful. Like to me, is like if it's not a holiday and you were just like, hey, I saw this thing. Like I thought it made me think of you. I got it for you. Whereas like it's like an obligation with certain holidays.
See, I understand that. Yeah. Like
Mm-hmm.
you feel like it's like almost forceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I don't like that. Like I don't even want gifts.
Yeah. What drives me crazy is like when I get a gift and it's like I get that the intention was there, like, oh yeah, like super thoughtful, but it's something I clearly would never want or need, you know.
You know what's fire? When you get a gift and it's something you would never think you'd want, and you're like, this is
This is
fire.
sick. Oh, I love that.
That's great.
That's the best.
Yeah.
I every time I get a gift, at least like from my family and shit like that, because they're like, hey, what do you want or what do you need or whatever, and I'm like, oh, and I always know what I'm gonna be open. I never am surprised because it's always what I tell them.
Yeah.
So it's just funny because it's like it's almost like not gift giving because it's just like, hey, get me this, and then they do, and it's like cool. It's not like what.
Yeah.
I got this.
That's almost better. Well, we're also almost like
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
30 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're at the age where like
Yeah, exactly. My parent,
Yeah.
like, you know, and even this year, my mom has been asking me the past week. She's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I was like, "Dude, I don't know." I was like, "There's no."
I want this video game.
I will say this though. Usually, like at least in my family, my sister, my littlest sister, always finds because me and her really bond over like Star Wars, Marvel, like pop culture stuff. So she'll find something super cool like on the internet or at like a box lunch at the Spectrum, and
Fucking love Box
Dude,
Box lunch is fine.
that place is fucking awesome.
that?
It's
It's
like
like
a
a-
pop culture store. It's kind of like
Dweeb Central.
yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
it's like
they have a Funko Pop wall. If that
yeah,
gives you
yeah.
context.
It's like
Gotcha.
yeah, they have like Star Wars, Marvel, Game of Thrones, all the shit that you would like there.
Mhm.
But she'll find something there and then gift it to me, and it'll be the most random thing ever. And I'm like, this is the fucking coolest thing ever. Like she bought me like a Stranger Things hoodie from there,
Nice.
and like the
Hellfire
year,
Club.
huh?
Hellfire Club.
No, just like it just says
It's
Stranger
just
Things
Stranger
on it.
What did you just fucking
Hellfire
say?
Club.
Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club?
Have you ever
Hellfire.
seen Stranger Things?
No, don't ask. Don't ask.
Okay,
Just
okay,
don't
okay,
open
okay,
this
okay.
can of
There was,
worms.
like two seasons.
Fuck.
And I just got over it.
Season
Okay.
3 was ass. Sorry.
But season 4 was fire. As
Season 4 was
fuck.
fucking crazy.
Season 4 was insane.
I watched the last episode of season 4, but I had no fucking clue what was going
Oh
on.
man,
Why?
would you do?
Because I
Oh.
was with this girl, and she was like, "Hey,
Oh my
watch
God,
this," and I
let's
was just
watch
like,
it.
Sure. And
Sure.
I was like, and I was well, that was after, but I was just 2 hours long, so I'm just sitting there, just bricked
Yeah,
up. Like,
no, I
when
get
is
it.
this fucking- when is this
Wait,
over?
wait,
from
wait.
the
Was
show,
that
or-
with?
Yes.
Yes. Nice, dude.
I just don't know what he was. What were you bricked up from?
Just knowing that I was
Anticipation.
Anticipation.
Oh, okay.
And I was like laying there with her and shit, so I was just like, "Come on."
I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you guys up with you guys if you guys like box lunch, I'm gonna hook you up with a website that you can get. This is not an ad or anything. You can get your family members pop culture shit if you want. tpublic.com.
Yeah, actually, that's.
Oh,
that-
I
that-
think,
that was
my
really
sister-
fucking
from there.
cool.
Yeah, because I think that's where like my sister, she usually gets a lot of like really like do they make like kind of just like custom made?
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
pretty
like
much-
artists upload their shit, so it's
I
like
have
right.
I have a Mount Moon Brewery shirt.
Okay.
That I got from
What's
Yeah.
that? What's that?
Mount Moon from Pokemon Red and Blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, T Public.
yeah, I have a
Let me
shirt with
look. I'm gonna
Goku riding Shenron the dragon.
That's
Didn't you get,
awesome.
but he's in Ash Ketchum's clothes.
That's
with, like,
awesome.
I forgot what the dragon is.
Didn't you get Pochita from there?
Got a Pochita shirt on there
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say. I'm sure you.
But it's
got-
cool because you'll find shit that is like some like you'll find like you could find something of like Mario like smoking weed or something like and you're like this
No,
is
you,
fire.
You could type in like anything on there, and they'll just have it.
Yeah,
at-
it's pretty
it's-
sick.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking.
What's
sad.
without thinking? What's the
Oh.
best gift you've gotten?
like ever?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Could be small, could be big, doesn't matter.
Dude, fucking Eddie, when you get a chance, you gotta look at these fucking designs they got.
Oh, I
here.
got my
It
shirts
is-
on there. Yeah.
Oh my god, some of the ones they
Yeah.
have.
I got my Zelda shirt there too.
Best gift I ever gotten was from Samantha. It was like she put like 5 records. You guys have seen it, right?
No, yeah.
She she painted 5 records first all white and then drew like designs from like my favorite albums like and my favorite artists on it.
Mhm.
And then she like super glued them all together so it's like
That's on your
one,
wall, right?
one like it's like they're all together and
That's tight.
and I pin them to the wall. It's pretty cool.
That's a great question.
Anything for you, Ryan?
Best gift.
Probably like any like birthday blowjob I've gotten from like whoever.
Oh my god.
Naturally.
What's yours? Oh, yours.
Didn't I say it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got Maddie got me I have the fucking Secret Lab chair. She got me a Secret Lab fucking desk that's
No
fully
shit.
metallic and I can put my wiring through it so it looks clean. But she also is doing like a little like painting of like a literal Hearthstone board from the Hearthstone game. It's the fucking nerdiest but coolest thing ever. But,
Fire.
yeah.
I would say my 29th birthday was so sick. I got to, so my old boss at Sergeant Pepperoni's, the place I used to work at,
Yeah.
gave me 2 free tickets to go see fucking Blink 182 at Verizon
Yeah.
Wireless.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
crazy.
what am I talking about? Oh no, that was birthday. We're talking
Yeah.
about Christmas.
Oh, Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you just
thought
said gift.
in
Oh, okay.
general.
Well, it could be both actually.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, fuck, she got fucking the tickets to Rome. That was an amazing birthday gift.
Yeah. And then like 2 days later, my ex girlfriend at the time, she bought us tickets to see the comedian Jim Jeffries. You know who he
Okay.
is?
Yeah.
Went and saw him. That was a fucking great birthday weekend. It was
Mhm.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Christmas gift though, fuck, that's such a hard one because like every gift I've ever gotten Christmas wise has always been fucking sick.
Nothing that stands out.
Nothing
Like
that-
one particular one.
I mean, like at the time, probably when I got like an Xbox or something. But
Yeah, when I was a kid, I'm sure there were so many.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
So
like, this
fucking
is the
many.
most
That's like a
fire
different
shit ever.
caliber of excitement.
yeah, because that's like I got I got the first 3 Harry Potter books like all at once one year for Christmas. So like that was awesome too.
I don't think I ever read a book.
Wait, you mean like
had to
wait.
read.
You mean like you've never read a book, period, or you
You've
never
read
read
The
a Harry
Sorcerer's
Potter
Stone.
book? No. Wait. What I'm asking you is you've never read a book ever.
No, Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter book. Okay.
No books.
Like
I've
never
read some, but like
Like when you were a kid, you never picked up a book and was like, "Oh, fucking."
yeah, when I was a
Goosebumps.
kid, yeah, but like even into high school, any of the books that we got
Oh
assigned.
yeah, fuck that. No. of
No,
course.
I'm saying like from high school, not only the assigned books.
Hmm.
Never read a book after that.
No,
You
yeah,
just
totally, 100%.
Don't fuck with reading at all.
Dude, why would I read when I have like the internet that I could just read?
That's
on
not
there?
the same thing, Sam.
Same thing.
Well, I mean, what? Okay, let me ask you
It's
this,
not the same.
Eddie. Let me ask you a question. If you, okay, I can read. I'm literate, right? But if I ever,
Yeah.
I want to just preface that. If you want to read a book, you can go on Spotify and literally listen to the audiobook. Would you consider that reading a book?
No,
No. Okay. What do you call that?
Personally, I don't.
Because it's
listening to a book.
oh my god, but it's still a book.
What's
I
the
get
definition
it.
of reading?
It's the
Oh,
same.
for fuck's sake.
It's the same concept. I totally get you.
Mhm.
I've never done an audiobook. I don't think I could.
Let me.
I've heard
It's
it's
like
fire.
it's like listening to a podcast.
Yeah, but I just feel like I would just
The only difference
get
is
lost. I just like all of a sudden start thinking about some other shit,
True.
and then it's like I don't know
fair.
how much
That's
I've
fair.
missed. Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that's a reflection on you and not us.
I'm gonna give you an example,
Oh,
Billy.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
You have some orange on your. From the nope.
just got to
It's
get
like-
the title right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your right eyebrow, kind of. Still, yeah, it's.
Ah, shit. I'm trying to remember the
Dude,
the
these
novel name.
these
Thank
fucking
you.
designs are so sick on this TeePublic thing.
There's this book that came out. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
Okay. Because I'm really on the fence about this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Maddie is reading this series. It's called A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it's like getting a lot of attention now.
I've
It's
heard
really
about it.
good.
I've
It's
heard
it's
about
like it's like fantasy fiction. There's like a little bit of smut, you know,
Okay.
Smut.
but
Smut.
it's like,
It's like-
hot and
it's like
steamy
porn.
shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
So this
Sex
is the
stuff.
perfect example I could give you. Okay.
Okay.
We're in the car one day. She's driving, and she puts it on. And she's like, "You mind if we listen to this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck."
Mm-hmm.
And we're listening to like this gnarly part where there's like action and violence,
Yeah.
and I'm like really into it.
Okay.
And keep in mind, this is the first time I've actually like taken the time to invest myself into an audiobook,
yeah.
as we call it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're on the way home, and I'm just like, "Babe, what is that book? It's fire." And she tells me,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I definitely have to read it after you. But like we're listening to it, and I end up like hearing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It was a great experience. But for me, in my opinion, I much rather read it from first page to last page.
Okay.
Because as I'm turning the page, the suspense is different.
That's a good point.
It's so different.
I guess for me, the reason why I brought it up is because you know how you just said, Ryan, that if you listen to something, you get lost. Like if I read something, I'll be like,
I do. I mean,
need-
I do it with both reading and listening. to
right.
shit,
I
so-
guess like when someone's telling me a story, I'm way more engaged.
Yeah,
I don't know
okay,
why
yeah,
it
I get you.
is.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Because I sometimes will like I'll like read the same sentence. I'm like, I just read that. Oh fuck, I like forgot what's happening now.
Dude,
You know
I
what
do
I mean?
that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Have you read The Mist by Stephen King?
I've seen the movie.
The movie's
Okay,
crazy.
So you knew that one scene in the movie, the one scene
Yeah.
like near the end? Like if I heard that in an audiobook, I have to be like, whoa, what the fuck? Like rewind.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm turning the page on that particular part, whoa. Like it's
Mhm.
just so different.
Sure.
To me.
Yeah,
Dude, they should just adapt all books into movies, dog.
Oh, that's never been done before.
Did you see that they made The Mist a television
I
series
did.
too? It's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
The same story?
Yeah, pretty
same
much.
exact
It's
thing.
it's a different
I
adaptation,
think they
but
made the
still
Mist porn.
Dude, we're lost in the mist. Let's fuck.
Step bro, I'm stuck in the mist.
good.
Yeah, how we doing on time, Billy?
We are at 50 minutes on the dot.
Oh shit.
So we got 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you always jump the gun, man.
got
It makes it
some- we got 10
unnatural.
It
minutes,
felt like an
dude.
hour. Usually when I ask, it's like it's an hour and 5 minutes.
No, we got 10 minutes,
We
bro.
go to yapping.
Well, guys,
Oh, you're about to wrap it up.
no.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I was just going to say that this is the last episode of the year.
Oh yeah, we should preface that.
Oh yeah, forgot
Yeah.
about that.
So I wanted to take some time to look back on our first year of podcasting
been a
together,
year
guys.
yet.
Yeah.
It hasn't been a year.
It'll be-
Not exactly,
yeah,
but you know, the past.
It's in the first. We're in the. Okay, fuck you guys.
It will be a year though in like
a few months.
in March. I think
This
in
is
March.
the end of the year that we
'Cause-
first started
'cause-
doing this podcast.
we-
Is that what everybody's
Because
doing?
we
Yeah.
started doing the podcast here, I think, when we were at episode 17.
Yeah.
Which,
That's
which
crazy.
to me is
that's
crazy.
Yeah, that is.
And we're at 31 now, so we've almost,
I was almost in half of them here.
yeah,
We pretty much have done half.
pretty
of
much
them.
almost have done half here.
Speaking of wrapping up the year, did you see your 2022 wrap?
Oh my God, Spotify? Dude, yes. 'Tis awesome.
What was your 5?
Top 5 artists? Ooh, it was,
Mine was weird.
Your
I was
Apple
surprised.
Music, right?
I don't remember because it's
Oh.
on my phone somewhere, but yeah.
Do you remember your 2022? What were you? Secrets don't keep friends, man.
I have
Well,
Apple
we're
Music.
Apple Music kind of guys, so fuck you.
Yeah, I just have Apple Music.
You're a
on
music
Spotify.
elitist.
No, I actually was gonna say that's the one shitty part about having Apple Music is they don't give you the wrapped thing.
They
Like
do.
Spotify, they do. It's not as cool though.
Yeah, it's not
Like
as-
Spotify, they have the thing where it's like the Coachella lineup.
Yeah, I thought
That shit was
Yeah,
fire.
that shit's cool. Yeah, that
Because
shit's
usually
cool.
every
I thought
year,
that shit
I always
was
am like,
whack.
all right, here comes everyone's Spotify raps. This is gonna be wow. But I felt like this year they did a bunch of different shit to make it seem like the Coachella thing. I was like, this is sick. And my
It's
dumbass
cool.
too. When the first person I saw that tweeted it. They were like, yo, this is gonna be sick. I didn't realize it was Spotify rap, and so I like pulled, and it was somebody that like I know through music, so it was all like bands that I like and shit. And I'm just like,
Oh,
what the fuck? I was like,
what a lineup!
I
Holy
was like,
shit!
"Whoa." Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't care how much this is. I am going to this. I
That
was like,
is so fucking
I was like, dude,
funny,
Eminem
man.
and Counterparts on the same day. I was like, that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Counterparts, that fucking show,
So good.
dude.
So
oh my God.
they're so fucking good,
Those two are just like, God damn it.
dude. Yeah,
We don't give a fuck.
I kind
it's so good.
That was
There's-
so good.
is
So
that
what'd
the
you
first-
think
is
of
that the
season
first
1 of
time you
House of the Dragon, dude?
Is that the first time you've seen them?
No, it's my second time.
I've seen them so many times now, but dude, yeah, that
That show is awesome.
they're
Anyways,
so good.
so I think my Spotify Wrapped was
Your
like,
hobby.
fuck, I don't remember.
My 5 was I was pleasantly surprised. So Kendrick Lamar and Eminem were obviously on there. And then Simeon Mobile Disco, Fantagram, and my number 1 was Disclosure.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm vaguely remembering mine.
know,
Ryan
it's
will
funny.
probably know more of the artists than you or Sam.
Yeah,
For the Fallen Dreams has been my number 1
yeah. I was,
artist.
literally
Fire.
gonna say, I was like,
Love for the
They've
Fallen
been my
Dreams.
number 1 artist
Fire.
on Spotify for like 8 years. And then Acceptance, the band Acceptance, really good, like
Okay.
emo pop punk band from like the early 2000s. They're really good. The band Yours Truly, Stick to Your Guns,
Okay.
and I think Counterparts was
Word.
in that list too. My number 1 song was by Smile Empty Soul. The song's called Bottom of a Bottle. Very good song. Very
cool.
good song.
How is your Apple Music get fucked this year?
I didn't get it yet.
You
got-
should have gotten it by now. I know people that have Apple Music that posted their shit around the same time as
I can tell you
Spotify.
what it is without looking.
Okay, dude.
Drake. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That was kind of funny. Come on.
We would have had a disagreement.
I'm just kidding.
So Drake, Gunna, Lil Yachty. No. Probably
My song of the year was fucking Poland by.
It's only Poland 5 times.
The song's only been out for a couple months. It's like fucking. It's on Sam's thing. You played
it's-
this 1 million times.
Probably Giveon.
Is that kind? He's like kind of R&B-ish kind of, right? He's a really good voice singer, dude, right? Kind of hot.
Giveon.
Kind of hot.
He's kind of short.
What's
Snow
that song
Allegra. Genevieve. Lucky Day.
Are these songs or artists?
Probably Kendrick.
Oh, artists. Okay. No, definitely Kendrick.
I was going to mention something that you mentioned a second ago, but I forgot. Oh, have we talked about how I think you like Eminem a little too much?
Dude, I'm not going to do this with you right now. I'm not going to fucking do this with you right now.
Eminem's just like a little bit washed up.
This is coming from the guy that listens to 20 different artists that have the same flow that go like this. And the one is like this. And then at the end of it, like, it's the same fucking
bringing
thing
up
turned
Amigos?
over and over.
Are you bringing
and
up
over
Amigos
and
flow from
over and
2013,
over
dude?
again. All the fucking artists you listen to have the same exact mumble flow. Every single other one of them, dude. There's a few exceptions. Like, starts
Name
with a J.
2.
Starts with a J.
JID?
Yeah.
See, that's different because you're putting these in the same conversation. JID is a completely different
How
artist.
are you gonna disrespect Eminem, dude? How is he washed up? He's broken records every fucking time he releases an album.
I was gonna say,
Every
I don't know,
fucking
man.
album, he's broken a record.
Eminem's up.
Bro,
He's a broken record.
You
for breaking
can,
records.
You cannot
That's
tell
one
me.
of his bars. Oh
You
my God.
cannot tell me. And if you can, I'm walking out. Well, I'm not going to walk out because my phone's recording the podcast. So. Not one of his albums from Recovery on hits like old Eminem did. Not one.
Yeah, because he was on drugs.
I was going to say something really bad.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it. Say it,
Maybe you
dude.
should get back on him.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. But his shit back in the day was way better. Now it's just become, to me, he's like just like seeing how fast or like how intricate he can this and I've been and like it's just like it's so corny, dude. And millions of
we
people
just
would
have
agree.
to- you're talking to a stand, dude. You have to agree to disagree. We have to. We could go on for like with the utmost respect. We have to agree to disagree.
Now kiss.
Now Kip.
Our fiancés and wife are this. They're like, what the fuck?
dude?
They're not gonna watch this shit.
Any final thoughts, Ryan? Oh, how's your hangover? I didn't ask.
Fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
We wanted you to be like, I feel like shit, because it would have been better
I thought you were
content.
gonna come here on a death's door.
No.
Just
I was very drunk, but I wasn't reunion drunk. 100%.
A few more drinks, you would have been there.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Good catch though, not getting there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even though 10 people were telling you to just drink water, so that probably helped.
I was force feeding water down his throat.
Yeah.
Like
And come.
I kind of felt bad because what did you say?
No, nothing.
Oh. I kind of felt bad because on the drive home, he was like, I gotta pee so fucking bad. And I was like,
Dude,
yeah, I gave you 12 glasses
Yeah,
of
dude.
water.
I was
my
like,
bad,
I remember,
dude.
yeah, dude. I remember on the drive, all of a sudden I was like, dude, I'm about to just piss in Eddie's car right
You
now.
should have just let it fly.
Imagine I'm just like, dude, Eddie, I'm sorry. You're like, what? I'm just fucking peeing.
Open the window.
Hey, it is what it
It'd
is.
fly back on me or some shit, dude.
Have you guys ever fucking oh my god. Have you ever been in the back seat and you were kind of drunk and
Yep.
you had to pee so bad that you rolled the window down and fucking pissed out of the back window of a car?
Nope.
Never, only in a
Never.
I've never done that, but my fucking friends have done it once.
Oh, I'm my friend.
It wasn't me, dude.
Hey, it's okay. We'll keep your secret.
I've done
safe.
it in a Gatorade bottle.
Gatorade ball.
Who hasn't?
Many
It's
times.
clutch.
That's
And
that's
then-
If
when you
you've
go
never
on
peed in a
tour.
Gatorade bottle, go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
I've like not seen but heard someone behind me do it in like an open like Pepsi can. That's dangerous.
A can?
That's
like-
Crazy.
that's
Like,
bad.
If you're
dude.
on the edge, dude, that thing's sharp.
Ugh, just stop. That's
Ugh,
enough.
Stop that.
I'm sorry.
Stop
I'm
that.
just
that's
saying.
just- that
I'm
just
just
makes me-
saying.
Instead of putting your dick in a can, put it on the like button.
Don't forget to like, and that was actually clever. I'll
That
praise
was very
one.
clever.
That was clever. I teed you up for that one, unintentionally.
Final reminder though, this is our last episode of the year.
We'll
so
be taking a break.
Take a little sabbatical.
we got people going on holiday trips and whatnot.
Yeah.
We will be back
Yeah.
in
New Year-
2023.
New Year's Day is 2 Sundays from now. Will we be back on that Sunday?
Yeah. Should we do New Year's one?
I'm down. Yeah.
If you guys are down, I'm
Wait,
down.
New Year is that New Year's Day? or
I know,
New Year's
you're
Eve?
That
just gonna be
literally
sick.
is New
You
Year's
think I
Day.
celebrate New Year's Day, dude? I don't give a fuck.
No. But
I
obviously,
might
like
be-
New
I
Year's
might be
Eve,
fucking
you know?
hungover, but yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if that's the episode we get fucked up on?
We should. We should.
Oh my god.
We should.
I got work off.
It is
We
a Sunday, yeah.
should.
Well,
Maybe.
So are we gonna just start drinking at like 9 a.m. or something?
Fuck it.
Fuck, I mean,
Or we
Go to
just
Denny's.
take acid.
Get
or
a
something.
fucking country steak,
and eggs.
fried country steak and eggs.
Just go do all the things that we
Then just start
about.
pounding brews.
Oh my god, that sounds so
Well,
awful.
I know.
while we're gone, we are gonna continue to post clips on our Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. So you see the link in the description. You see our @ right here.
You
We're-
project very prominent hand gestures when you're doing shorts or announcements. Has anyone told you that?
No. No.
But yeah, so fucking see you guys next year.
Yeah.
That's only really funny when you do it like on New Year's Eve.
I thought
Yeah,
it was,
It's
true.
never funny when anyone does it ever.
I thought it was funny. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give us 5 stars.
5 stars on
That
Apple
means a bunch.
Podcasts.
If you're
and
open
fucking
to.
Apple Music Podcast, Spotify, YouTube,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Super Fire Hot Sushi.
Super high.
Super fire.
Super Fire Sushi.
Okay, bye.
Bye.